What's going on, you lukewarm evangelicals? My name is Jay Dottie, and welcome to Dottie's Den. Today we have a video that I really feel should enrage most Americans, but more specifically Black Americans. We have illegal aliens invading our lands right now. They are permeating our cultures, so much so that they are now taking over apartment complexes. On one hand, we have the government spending taxpayer dollars. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Spending your dollars, taxpayer dollars, to feed and shelter these people that have no business being here at all. On the other hand, we have those same exact people, right? The very exact people that don't belong here. Right now, they are literally becoming perpetrators. They threaten the safety of all the people that they come around. The Hodge twins made a segment on their show the other day explaining exactly what's happening right now with these Venezuelan gangs trying to take over these apartment complexes and kicking out the Black residents. Let's see what they have to say.
Got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show.
They have not had enough time to find more permanent housing, and they're really caught in the middle this morning.
I thought there would be some compassion, maybe a little bit of an extension to help these people find somewhere to go. They put some paperwork on our doors saying, if you find a place to go, we'll pay your deposit in first month's rent. I bet you $100 to $1, nobody has been put or placed or helped find somewhere to go.
Now, the building's management says that the problem stems from gangs that have pretty much overrun the entire building and taken control of the building. They say it's not the code violations that the city claims.
An undocumented immigrant is not a criminal, and we have to correct course in this conversation. Una persona sin papeles no es criminal. Sí se puede.
Kamala Harris is so annoying. Just side note, she's just so annoying. Let's keep going.
Tell that to the Black families has been kicked out because the Venezuelan gang has kicked them out of there where they were living.
That's insane.
Straight. They trying to kick out the Venezuelan gangs by kicking everybody out?
Yeah, evicting everybody.
But the Venezuelan gangs haven't left. It's the same logic they use for guns.
Yeah.
They take away gun rights because they think that's going to restrict guns to criminals, but it doesn't.
Right.
It only you only.
It's a Black woman that lives there in the community, and she has firsthand knowledge of what's going on there.
Yeah.
This should open a lot of people's eyes when it comes to Democrats. Check this video out.
Yeah.
Common Sense 101. The Venezuelan prison gang known as Tren de Aragua has taken over an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado, right outside of Denver. The property manager known as CBZ Management has been trying desperately to regain control of their apartment that they have just spent $300,000 to bring to code with renovations, but they can't even go in there because the Venezuelan gang has taken over their apartments.
Wow.
The city has denied the allegations. Local officials and the media, including Kyle Clark of 9 News, have denied the allegations, even though they have posted eviction notices on the doors of residents and given them a very short amount of time to move out, find somewhere else to live, figure it out, we don't care. If this had been Cherry Creek, if this had been Greenwood Village, Jared Polis, the Colorado governor, would have sent in the damn National Guard. But because it's full of Black and brown people in Aurora, nobody cares. This is a very dangerous problem. This is just a testing ground.
Yep.
You need to understand this. This CBZ management says, we would like to be able to resume normal operations at our buildings, but we cannot do so under the threat of present and immediate danger against residents, staff, and management. The spokesperson for this company goes on to say, this is an issue our city needs to face head on with law enforcement and the further support of our state and country's leaders, border czar Kamala Harris, to protect affected tenants. The surrounding communities and Americans across the nation. Translation: CBZ management is giving the country and the surrounding areas in Denver a heads up. Your community is next.
Yes.
And if you think you're protected because of how you vote or because of your location, you're not. You're not safe. Your children are not safe.
Wow.
You better get civic minded and stop saying, I'm not into politics, because politics is into you. You got Kamala Harris running around now wanting to be the head of the entire country, but she has spent the last 4 years ignoring the border as the borders are, although she was given that job. And for somebody who claims to be a baddie and a boss lady and a strong, empowered woman, she didn't take the lead on a damn thing except ignoring you and putting twerking rappers and fried chicken into neighborhoods to try to get your vote. Once again, for failing you the previous 4 years. But guess what? She wants a chance to do it all over again.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. DHS, Department of Homeland Security, was investigated by the Office of Inspector General. There was a report in June that was the final report issued that says DHS needs to improve its screening and vetting of asylum seekers and non-citizens applying for admission into the United States.
Yes.
This is a very detailed report. I suggest you go read it so that we cannot be accused of mis and disinformation. Go read the report by the Office of Inspector General. Lastly, I would like to point out the very glaring truth and fact that President Trump has been saying for years, that these foreign countries are releasing their prisoners and sending them to the United States. They are releasing their asylum residents to come to the United States. They're here, okay? According to this report by DHS, CBP, it is widely known that Tren de Aragua is a Venezuelan prison gang. Prison gang. Released them from Venezuelan prisons, and they now live here around you and your children. Are you still going to sit by and claim that Trump is racist or something's wrong with him when he is the only politician who is willing to address this head on? And to not just address it, but to eliminate the problem in its entirety, because they're illegal foreign nationals who are not supposed to be here in the first place.
Yeah.
Are you still going to sit there indignant with your cognitive dissonance and pretend that Trump is the problem when it's the politicians that you are donating money to and have been voting for years and have gotten zero results? Is this what I'm led to believe? Let me tell you something, Becky. You're not safe. Your children are not safe.
Yep.
This is not hyperbolic, and it's not fear-mongering. You better go read this damn DHS report. Like CBZ management said, this is a problem that is going to extend into local communities and into the United States as a whole.
Wow.
Yep.
You better start contacting your local police, your local sheriff, your local politicians, your city council, your governor, your mayors, your city managers, and you better start asking them what the hell is going on and what are you going to do about this problem? Because I promise you, it will be you next. You better vote responsibly in November. If you want to be safe in your own damn home.
That was it right there. She just said it all. Honestly, she just said it a lot better than I ever could, honestly. But not only that, right? Do you guys know the process in which most of these foreign invaders get here? So what they do is they claim that they are asylum seekers, right? They claim that they are asylum seekers. And usually the people at the border don't have the actual evidence or proof yet. So what they do is they say, hey, you guys can enter this country, but show up to a court date so we can confirm that you are actually an asylum seeker, right? They enter the country illegally, by the way. They have already entered illegally, but they still let them in, right? The people still let them in because they are claiming asylum. They claim that they're seeking asylum, right? So they come in the country. They say, hey, so we have a court date, right? That we have to show up to see if we're actually asylum seekers. Okay, sure, whatever, right? They stay in the country. They never show up to the court date. They never show up to the court date to see if they are actually asylum seekers, so that the state can confirm that they are asylum seekers. So they just stay here. That's how most of these illegal immigrants get here. This is insane, right? A Venezuelan prison gang is here right now. I'm looking at it right. That's crazy. Taking over apartment complexes in America. They shouldn't even be here in the first place. Gang or not, you should not be here if you are a illegal immigrant. You are breaking the law to get here. Wow. Honestly, this is my first time watching this video. I'm just reacting to it. I thought that the Hodge twins were going to talk a lot more, but I guess not. It was mostly just her explaining the situation right now, right there in Aurora, Colorado. Because, honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I live in, or around Chicago, okay? I should say I live close to Chicago. So I'm pretty close to this immigrant crisis right now, to this migrant crisis, they call it, but it's really an illegal immigration crisis. So, she's right. Go to your local politician meetings, go to the sheriff's office. Brandon Johnson, you idiot, but it's okay. Brandon Johnson, it really is annoying. And she brought up a very good point too. She said, hey, Kamala Harris is the border czar right now. What is she doing? Oh, wait. She has a campaign run right now. She's on a campaign run right now. She's not doing anything to solve the actual problems that American citizens are facing right now. Because, and a lot of people are going to say, oh yeah, she's not the president yet. Okay, where the hell is Joe Biden at? You guys elected him, man. Where is he at? He is still a Democrat. Where are these guys at? Do you guys know how many people said that Trump was racist, that he was xenophobic, whatever other phobic it is, right? They say he was all of these things for saying many, many years ago that, hey, these people are criminals, killers, drug dealers, human traffickers. He said all of this stuff many, many years ago. People were like, no, they're just trying to seek asylum. They're just trying to seek asylum. Now look at it. Now look at it, guys. Look at it. Look at what the world is coming to, honestly. That's the best. I hate to say like stupid stuff, like those weird sayings. Oh yeah, look at what the world is coming to. But yeah, look at what the world is coming to. Look at what this country is coming to right now. At this point, they're spending so much money on illegal immigration is ridiculous. Like I said at the beginning of the video. On one hand, we have the government pretty much committing treason against its citizens, right? They're spending so much money on people that don't belong here and that don't pay taxes themselves, rather than their own citizens, right? I just seen a bill that was going to be passed in California, right? They're saying that they're going to give illegal immigrants $150,000 to live in houses so they can purchase homes now. I seen something, right, in New York even, where a lot of people are saying that, hey, I was promised, these are illegal immigrants, by the way, saying, hey, I was promised by the elected officials that I was going to get an ID, that I can vote, that I can do this, I can do that. What do you mean? You're not supposed to be here. This is supposed to be temporary, honestly. Hopefully you guys get deported. Just being honest with you, nothing against you personally, all of you illegal immigrants, but I really just hope that you all get deported, because at the end of the day, there is a system that we have to uphold. Does that make sense? Let's see. How can I explain this, right? We as American citizens are expected to follow the law. So why the hell are those that are not American in this country given lower standards? Shouldn't they have even more strenuous standards, don't you guys think? I don't know. Just a thought. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that there's going to be an actual problem in the coming years or no? With that being said, my name is Jay Dottie. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Peace.